Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACBFF. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis on a pretty routine basis. That's where all these green and red line annotations are coming from. Although it's been a while since I last updated it. I was traveling last week, so didn't do any videos or anything, and a whole lot happened. I mean, last time I did it, I was talking about this area back here, and the power of charts price came down here, bounced off of this area of support, and from there hasn't looked back. I mean, the price got back up above this area of resistance. Right here, classic back test and a classic example of us resistance then acting as support. And then from there, the chart's been pretty much, the rest has been history. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get rid of a couple of these lines. Yes, they pertain, but they're not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter and lines all over the place. So let's just try to keep this as clean as possible. Newest area of support and what I would call the ideal level is right down here at this breakout point of $11. Meaning if the price can stay up above 11, that would definitely be a huge sign of power going forward. Don't get me wrong, though, if the price does fall below 11, by no means am I saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can now stay up above that $11 mark, especially since that's more of a shorter term level, that would definitely be a level that would represent a whole lot of power on the bulls side of things. But if the price does drop below it, not the end of the world. Like I said, just that would be the ideal level. Now, as far as levels of resistance, nothing new has changed. For those of you that have watched the past videos of mine, you've heard me talk about this level time and time again. But that's right up here at about $11.75. If you go back through the history of the chart, you can see quite a bit of history of this level directly knocking down the price. And the good news is, going into tomorrow, assuming there's no gap downs, the price doesn't have to travel that far, and the price can, start to do battle with that 11.75 mark. So tomorrow, definitely things are setting up to be a pretty interesting day, especially from a charting perspective, because as I just showed, 11.75 has quite the history of knocking down the price, and now the price is getting within striking distance. So the big question going into tomorrow is, can the price first break above 11.75, but then most importantly, can the price stay above 11.75? If it can break up above it, only time will tell, but definitely a lot of eyeballs watching this one going into tomorrow, so we'll see what happens with it.
One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.